All right, guys. So I'm waiting for a few more people to come in, and then I'm gonna get started. All right, guys. So I'm waiting for a few more people to come in, and then I'm gonna get started. Okay, so I had to share real quick. So guys, thank you for joining me on today. Thank you for joining me. I am Letitia B. Fights. I am your hair loss practitioner. I am also a licensed cosmetologist in the state of North Carolina. I got some glare. I'm also a salon owner of LaFace Hair Care Clinic. And I am an award-winning stylist, and I am founder and creator of Create Professional Workshop. All right, guys. So I'm glad you're on here today because this week I was having a couple of consultations, and a lot of people who think they know their hair loss status actually don't. And what kind of bothers me about that is they went to go seek help from a professional. So when the professional don't even give you the right information, you can't treat it properly because you're not giving the right information, and you can be misdiagnosed or you can be treating the wrong problem. So the first question that I would like to ask you is, do you know your hair loss status? Like, do you know how long this was going on? Do you know if it's even reversible? Can it be treated? Do you know what's the links to it? What is causing it? And things like that. So I'm gonna start off with do you know what type of alopecia you have? So there are so many types of alopecia. And when I'm saying alopecia, all I'm all I'm saying is hair loss. So you can plug that in. So I actually had a consultation where I was asking a client, okay, well, when you went to the dermatologist, what type of alopecia did they say you have? She said they didn't. They just said, oh, you got alopecia. So that really bothered me because basically the dermatologist said, oh, you have hair loss. Well, in my mind, is like that person already know they had hair loss because they lost hair in that area, and of course they're coming to you. So to tell someone that that they have hair loss and they already know they have hair loss, I just feel like that's a rhetorical question, and that's very ignorant of the doctor to say that to them. So there are so many types of alopecia. So I'm going to start with a couple that, that is mostly common. So you have alopecia areata. So the alopecia areata, when you see this, it starts off as like a circular patch in your scalp. It can be anywhere in the scalp, but it also, if you don't get it treated soon, it progress. So it actually can take off all of your hair, like totally gone, which is once it's all the way gone is called alopecia totalis. So you want to make sure that when you do have any type of hair loss, that you make sure that you do something about it right then. Like, you don't let it progress, you don't let it go over time, because um time kills your follicles, and you don't want that, because in that when you go there, scarring will set into place, and then after that you can't restore your hair then. Okay, so we got alopecia areata. um Traction. Traction alopecia is basically self-induced alopecia. It's basically caused by your extensions you wearing, your wigs you wearing, your ponytails too tight, um, different things of that nature. So you got that. And again, and if you don't treat this accordingly, then then you will be leading into scarring. But because I brought that up, I also want to bring up another type of alopecia that kind of mimics traction, because it still happens on the hairline. So you can have a type of hormonal alopecia when your hormones are disrupted or imbalanced. You will start to lose hair around the edges as well. And if you don't know what type of alopecia it is, you will be treating hormonal alopecia like traction, but traction alopecia, the first step is to stop those tension styles. So it's to relieve tension. So if you having hormonal alopecia, and you don't know it's hormonal because it mimics traction, it can progress and you're not doing anything about it. And then the last one I'm going to talk about is CCCA, and CCCA is central cicatricial, no, central centrifugal cicatricial alopecia, and basically that just means hair loss in the center of the hair could be contributed to fungus, and cicatricial just meaning new hairs new skin that sprouts up and covers um covers the wounds, which your scalp and the follicle pocket will be considered the wound, and the hair grows over that, which in that place it would be considered scarring alopecia. Okay, so with that, we know it's in the center. So if and not all the time, but majority of the time, that is linked to your thyroids. So you want to make sure that, first of all, what type of alopecia do I have? You can't, like, if you go into a stylist, if you go into your doctor, a dermatologist, and they're just saying, oh, you have alopecia, you might need to go seek another one. All right, so the second question I got up here: do you know what is the contributing factor to your hair loss? Again, it could be hormonal. It could be some type of autoimmune affecting your hair. It could be your nutrition. You might, if especially if you have a poor diet and you don't eat the greatest things, it could be that. It could be your medications. It can be genetic. It can be so many things. But the secret is, you can have more than one type of alopecia. So most people think, oh, you got one thing going on. You can have 3 or more alopecias at one time, and you will have to treat each one accordingly. So with that being said, and I think that almost linked to my next question: do you know why it's coming out? So that can be linked to the contributing factors as well. Is it your medication? Is it something that you did? Is it something that's hormonal? Is it my poor bad diet? It could be anything. Back in March, I was dealing with alopecia myself. I was dealing with alopecia areata. I was dealing with medically induced alopecia, and I also was dealing with telogen effluvium. So I had to treat those accordingly. Um, do you know who to go to? So if you are experiencing hair loss, who do you go to? Who do you seek out when your hair is falling out? Do you go seek a stylist? Do you go seek a trichologist, a hair loss practitioner, or do you go simply go to the dermatologist, for your hair loss? Um, do you know how to treat hair loss? Or do the person you're going to know how to treat hair loss? All I can say, if you're looking for someone that can help treat your hair loss, whether it's alopecia areata, um, CCCA, androgenetic alopecia, hormonal alopecia, um, any type of hair loss, just make sure that you click the link above. You can schedule your free 15 minutes consultation with me, and if you would like to have a full consultation, just click the link as well and schedule a full consultation. And within the full consultation, we dive deeper into what's causing your hair loss, and I create a custom plan for you. So if you are wanting to have a full consultation and get started on your hair loss journey, I also want you to know that we have financing available as well. So if you click the link above, you will also see the option for financing. So if you would like to see how much you'll be approved, go ahead and fill out the information. And guys, guess what? There's no credit check. So you don't have to worry about your credit score going down. That is affecting your score. I'm one of those helicopter secrets on the my credit score. So I'm always checking it every 7 days when it updates, because I want to see what's on my credit. I don't want no type of hard inquiries on there. I don't want no more than one inquiry on there, period. Like I'm one of those people. So I really understand, when you're dealing with financing and things like that, but it has no credit check at all they're looking for, you have a license, a income, yeah, a license and an income, and you should be good. All right, so guys, this is Letitia. Oh yeah, and if you're watching a replay, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions for me, make sure that you put it in the comments below. And soon as I see them, I will answer your questions. I'm Letitia B. Fikes. I am your hair loss practitioner. And until next time, guys, stay educated.